Kourtney Kardashian reveals shocking parenting strategy. And Kourtney Kardashian connects with being a mom on the Skinny Confidential podcast. And Shedeur Sanders warned of Kardashian curse after meetup in Boulder. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Kourtney Kardashian's parenting style has always differed from her sisters. Usually, this just concerns what her children can consume. However, followers have discovered something much more astonishing about her. Apparently, she has some interesting perspectives on co-sleeping with her children, even as they get older. Continue reading to hear what Kourtney has to say. Since the birth of her first kid, Mason, Kourtney Kardashian has had differing ideas on parenting from the rest of her family. Now she is sharing something much more surprising than usual about her parenting. Apparently, she had been sleeping with her children in her bed for years. She reveals that Mason slept in her bed until he was 7 years old. I would put him to bed in his room, and then he would come into my room, she says, according to The Sun. However, he grew tired of sharing a sleeping area with his mother. Eventually, he stopped and said, "I'm done with you. I sleep in my own room," she explains. Even more stunning than Mason sleeping with her until he was 7, Penelope continued to sleep with Kourtney until last year. Apparently, she was 11 years old when she stopped sleeping with her mother. "My daughter slept with me pretty much until she was 11, Kourtney explains. Of course, she is continuing the tradition with her new baby, Rocky. Kourtney hasn't said much about her youngest son, but she's suddenly informing everyone about her sleeping plan with him. "I'm on the craziest hours right now because of our whole summer of touring. But I think one thing too is that we sleep with our baby." While many people avoid sleeping with infants and small children because it can pose serious risks, Kourtney says it feels natural to her. She even admits that sleeping with her young son is instinctual. "As a mother, I prefer to do what comes naturally and instinctively to me," Kourtney explains. The Kardashian star claims to only hear positive things about co-sleeping. "That's it for me. Of course, I read and listen to all of the benefits. And mammals have been doing this from the beginning of time." What are your thoughts on Kourtney Kardashian sleeping in bed with all of her children? Are you astonished to learn that she sleeps with her infant? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Check back with TV shows Ace for more updates on all of your favorite Kardashian family members. Kourtney Kardashian connects with being a mom on the Skinny Confidential podcast. Kourtney Kardashian and her Lemmy business partner, Simon Huck, appeared on the Skinny Confidential podcast on September 16th. During the Uncommon Conversation, Kourtney highlighted her new projects, her objectives as a mother, and, of course, her fitness brand, Lem, when it came to taping the Kardashians' shows for E! And Hulu. The reality star was the more laid-back of the sisters. She even stated more than once that she would prefer a peaceful life with less attention. However, rather than embracing her fame for the sake of fame, Kourtney uses it to promote her business ventures. It's a wise decision, as everyone is familiar with the Kardashians and Jenners thanks to their media empire, and the sisters' businesses help to increase recognition. Kourtney discussed more than just Len with the hosts, Lauren and Michael Bosstick. Kourtney talked about some of her parenting skills and what she does with her youngest, Rocky Barker. Being a mother is Kourtney's greatest delight, and she wants to record every minute of her children's life before they leave on their own. Even then, she will collect the memories because that is what mothers do. During the 1 hour and 15-minute podcast, Kourtney discussed some of her life milestones, as well as her discovery of matcha, the lovely green substance. She nearly feeds on it, creating an own new universe of dishes, according to the Kourtney Kardashian and Simon Huck. Episode synopsis below. The founder of Poosh and Lemmy discussed her opinions and life. Simon discussed being her partner and some Lemmy information. In terms of raising her kid Rocky with her husband Travis Barker, Kourtney disclosed a technique she used with her 3 previous children and is now applying to Rocky. To bond with her children, she co-sleeps with them until they reach a particular age and then stops. There are benefits and cons, but Kourtney does what she believes is best for her and her children. As a mother, I like to do what feels natural and instinctual to me, she explains in the interview. That is it for me. Of course, I read and heard about all of the perks. And I mean, mammals have been doing it from time immemorial. I believe that everyone is unique, as is each child. My oldest son slept with me until he was 7, and he simply wanted to sleep. I also meant some of it. For example, at particular times, I would put him to bed in his room and then invite him into mine. Then, at 7, he simply stopped and said, "I'm done with you. I sleep in my own room." That is what my daughter does, and she slept with me pretty much until she was 11 years old. Travis enjoys co-sleeping with Rocky because it strengthens the link between father and kid. When the youngster reaches the same age as his siblings, he will sleep on his own. Kourtney recognizes that the practice is not for everyone, but it works for her family. The Skinny Confidential podcast with Kourtney Kardashian and Simon Huck is available on multiple platforms. You can also view the in-person recording on YouTube. Shedeur Sanders warned of Kardashian curse after meetup in Boulder. Shedeur Sanders has emerged as a rising star in college football, receiving notice not only for his on-field exploits, but also for his off-field interactions. The Colorado Buffaloes quarterback has sparked a fan frenzy after a chance encounter with model and media sensation Kendall Jenner. Well-off media aired a video of Sanders meeting fans, including Jenner, which provoked an unexpected outcry. What's the reason behind the fan outrage? The so-called Kardashian curse. This popular but unsubstantiated superstition holds that males romantically associated to the Kardashian-Jenner family have terrible luck, particularly in their jobs. While Sanders and Jenner just exchanged hugs, the meeting sparked widespread mocking, with fans joking that Sanders' performance, and thus the Buffalo's success, could be threatened. One admirer even joked that Jenner was scouting for the Kardashian family, a story that immediately spread through social media circles. The scheduling of the game, with the Buffs scheduled to face the Baylor Bears to begin Big 12 play, contributed to the concern among fans who are already heavily engaged in the team's performance. Jenner and Bad Bunny, an international music star, were linked for the majority of last year, but the two recently called their quits, with the fashion magnate returning to the market. She is said to be wooing Phoenix Suns player Devin Booker. Although the two have recently been seen together, is it possible that a run at a top NFL choice is in the cards? Despite the jovial banter, it's evident that fans are fiercely protective of Sanders and the team's success. While some may make jokes about the curse, others are concerned about any potential distraction to their star quarterback. Ultimately, the team's success will be determined by on-field play rather than superstitions. However, the engagement has given an unanticipated level of interest to the Buffaloes' forthcoming games. Fans will be watching intently and ready to apportion blame if things go wrong. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.